I got Starbies. I got Starbies. I don't even like coffee, but I guess I'll try it. As commonly said in the Spanish language, delicioso. Now let's see what goodies away from me in here. Wow, a cake globe. I mean a cake globe. It appears to be a perfect sphere. Nice. It looks like a piece of caca. First bite incoming. Oh, delicioso. Yup, this is Nums. Activate Happy Dance.
Velma has been officially renewed for a second season. It will release on Max in 2024.
Man, did nobody stick to the plan? The point was to make fun of it from afar. The point was to not watch the show. We wanted it to fail. Everybody hated it, and now they made another one because it had a lot of viewership. Now, to be fair, if we're gonna give the show the benefit of the doubt, it could be that there was already a plan for a season 2. That maybe that was somewhere in a contract. But let's be honest, the whole world watched that show to clown on it, so it has high viewership. I mean, it doesn't matter, we still lose. Y'all didn't stick to the plan.
At high school debates, debate is no longer allowed. At national tournaments, judges are making their stances clear. Students who argue capitalism can reduce poverty or Israel has a right to defend itself will lose, no questions asked.
Sweet Jesus, you can't even have the conversation at the debate tournament? If truly these positions and or ideas are incorrect, wouldn't this be the very place to debunk them? Wouldn't this arena be the very event to prove these people wrong? Because you're sending a whole different message by doing this, bro. If you censor people, all you're doing is bolstering the message. Is that not obvious? The only beautiful women that could exist are mainly white or Japanese. Is that right, my man? I'm not even gonna continue because I'm going to lose my channel if I do. When I encounter these opinions on Twitter, the first thing I do is go to a Instagram account that's connected to this Twitter page or go to the images immediately. I need to see if this person can actually pull the women that they're, putting on a pedestal. And most of the time, I find no women, actually. No women of any races, because these people are touchless. Stop saying Spider-Gwen isn't trans. We need a Spider-Man who is trans, a Spider-Tran. Let us have this one thing. Believe in something, man. Look, have the headcanon that you want, bro. I can't stop you from making Gwen trans, but she isn't. Just because she has the trans flag in her bedroom doesn't mean she's automatically trans and you can pin your projected personality onto her. And let me reiterate, you can make as much headcanon as you want. You can make as much fan art as you want. Go ham. People have done it before. But what's true is what's true. The character was written as a regular biological teenage girl, and that's okay. That's okay. You can still relate to that. I never had so much luck finding a feedie in the past, so I'm crime. 100% crime. You made somebody fat because you have a feeder fetish? Oh my god. I feel so sorry for this woman, man. I hope she wanted to participate in this fetish and you didn't manipulate her into doing that, or if she felt pressured. Because this is awful. You have shaved years off of her life, bro. Also, you can bust a was doing good until I started arguing with some weebs about their cartoons that are objectively bad. Got so upset and worked up arguing with all of them, I ended up loading and soaking my pants. The worst part is I can't change till Easter tomorrow. I don't know if I can I can't show everything. I can't do that, man. It's bad, bro. What? In these two photos, it's a dude laying in bed with an incredibly loaded adult diaper. Deplorable kinks and fetishes like this should end you up on a no-fly list. Like, you shouldn't be able to be around reasonable people easily if you behave like this openly. If you are so shameless about your demented behavior, you shouldn't be able to fly, you shouldn't be able to vote. I can keep going. There's plenty of things that these people should not engage in for the sake of others. Straight up. Because you are messed up somewhere. This is so nasty. Prison, jail time, psychological analysis. That is what's needed for whoever posted this and whoever posts anything in this godforsaken subreddit. r/Disney Animals NSFW. Man, I wish I was illiterate. I wish I couldn't read. Because now I have to live the rest of my life knowing that this subreddit exists. Condoms are now mandatory, but oh, there's dialogue? Seriously, roleplay with the pregnant Sarabi? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, look, there's a child at a parade. I wonder what parade this child's at. I wonder what parade her parent took her to. I can't put my finger on it, but the people in the background definitely look familiar. In all seriousness though, the parent is deplorable as like, this is messed up. Why would you bring your kid to an event like this? Why? That is deplorable. What are you doing? All right, another YouTube ad. Let's take a look at what they're advertising. Oh man, softcore porn again? Today? Man, that makes 365 days of consistent deplorable advertising on the mobile YouTube platform. It's really crazy how nothing has changed, ever. It's going to always remain bad because I bet these advertisers pay big bucks to appear on that app. Voice actress says Link and Zelda are in a relationship. No, Link was supposed to be trans. No. I need an explanation. What's the implication here? Are you trying to say that Link was supposed to be gay? Are you trying to say that Link wasn't supposed to date anyone because apparently trans people aren't supposed to date or be in a relationship? What are you trying to say here? That's already confusing, and to be honest, the worst part of this is the fact that for whatever reason on Twitter, people can't separate their headcanon from what's real. Just because you imagined a character to be a certain type of way doesn't mean the character is that. Be honest, if she... What? Huh? You know... I have to really give Twitter its props. That platform somehow managed to host every single deranged individual that this planet has to offer. Somehow, every person with every complex, every fetish, and every mental disorder mingles on this one godforsaken app. And that is an impressive feat, because nobody in their right mind would create that on purpose. You can only take one dog home. Ooh, I want Scooby. I would always choose Scooby. I mean, it's a hard pick between Scooby and Courage the Cowardly Dog, but Scooby-Doo, it just really speaks to my heart. I wonder what other people think. It really depends on what we're allowed to do with them. Huh? My yearbook is looking amazing. Blue wolf, woof woof, bark bark, grrr. You know what? I'm not even gonna clown on this one. This is the most tame post so far. Congratulations to this furry. You win the CringeTopia game. You did a cringy act, but because everybody else before you was god awful, you are actually somewhat normal. The bar for normalcy has been buried 100 feet deep. So congratulations, you aren't cringy in this video. Only because the post before was a Twitter post that had implied zoophilia in it. That's the only reason why you won this game. Upcoming Disney animated series Primos was criticized for being stereotypical and using grammatically incorrect Spanish terms. And the main voice actor had this to say about it.
The Spanish language is not a Latin American language. It's a language the Spanish conquistadors forced upon Latin American people. The only reason we're Latin people and not Native American people is because of that distinction. So be mad at me all you want for misspelling words in Spanish. Be mad at me all you want for mispronouncing words in Spanish. That doesn't take away from the fact that I am a Mexican-American, Native American woman. We're trying to make a good show for kids that feel left out, for kids that are different, for kids who don't have a full grasp on any language, no matter where they live. And if you're going to be mad at that, I don't know. Be mad then.
That was the most non-response response I've ever heard to any sort of criticism. Her response was that she's native and English isn't her native language. That's like me going to write a TV show with no background on how to do that properly, and when people voice their concerns about my poor writing skills, I say that English isn't my native language because I'm not Anglo-Saxon. That makes no sense. Oh my god, when maintenance is coming over for an emergency visit to fix the air conditioner, but you're a shameless furry, then you have to react immediately. What do you mean, shame? Ah! Is that Bowser? Why does that take? It takes three post-it notes. Jesus, no! And these are framed. They're framed! You printed out gay furry porn and framed it in your house. I swear to God, this video is just a giant exponential curve of depravity. Why is every post logarithmic? This man absolutely drives through school zones with this car. You drive through people's neighborhoods with this car. I genuinely believe that if you put anime titties and or coochie on your car, you need to be lobotomized. You need an instant lobotomy along with the person who posted gay furry porn on the wall. They need to get lobotomized too, all right? The lobotomy spectrum is pretty wide. There's a lot of depraved people out there who don't need a frontal lobe, bro. 10 likes and I fully wear visible diaper with nothing covering it at Pride this weekend. Oh my God, help us, bro. This person was walking around like this with a furry tail. No, this is depraved. It's messed up. It's gross. Why would you walk outside like this? How do you end up here? And why do people who do the things you do feel the need to walk outside for others to see you? Is that a part of it? Do you like the fact that when everyone looks at you, their face crinkles up like tinfoil? Jesus, it's just, some people, man. I look at you and I immediately want to vomit, you weird fuck. Hashtag Elemental had the worst opening in modern Pixar history with 29 Jesus, it had a budget of $200 million. How did this happen? There was a lot of conversation about this movie. It wasn't positive conversation, but that hasn't stopped people from watching things before. At least you could break even. And to be honest, a lot of the conversation I agreed with. One of the major things that people brought up is that this is just another movie about interracial dating. Like, it wasn't even on the nose. It was just so obvious that's the type of story they were going for. Oh, I'm fire and you're water and we're not meant to be together, but I like you, so we're gonna make this work. We're polar opposites. We're different elements. Yo, when I gave an ugly guy a chance on Bumble and we went on a beach date 30 minutes from my dorm, but once I set up my spot, he said he forgot something in his car, he left and blocked me. Well, of course he would leave you before the date began. You see, real recognize real the same way ugly recognizes ugly. And let's just say that nose ring isn't helping. This image is a pretty good litmus test of your racism. Which one of these people do you think is more attractive? Alright everybody in the comments, be careful with who you pick. You have a 50% chance of becoming a clan member if you pick the wrong race. People who have this type of conversation online, I am completely convinced, are on Section 8. You don't have a job. This is your job. You wake up every day and tweet nonsense instead of finding work. What's up everybody, it's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like if you liked the video, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing, and if you're old, make sure you hit that bell so you get these notifications every time. I'm sure many of you guys are aware of what's going on Reddit, and don't be worried, there will still be content on here until that is all sorted out. But just in case your favorite subreddits are still a little bit compromised during this protest, I will be creating more Mobile Reality content on this channel. A lot of you guys like that type of dark history content, so it'll be the content to take the place of Reddit for the meantime. That is the plan B though. That is not the current situation. You will still get your normal Reddit content that you've been getting since the beginning of time. Just letting you know that there will be a change to the channel if that has to happen. And as always, we gotta thank the Patreon supporters that make content like this possible. So a big thanks to Power Lover, Christian Spates, The Quaking Aspen, Sherry Morrison, Tron Destroy 23, The Eggs 1, Fit Chivalry, Din Corda, Code Connor Purvis, Ailurus' Mom, Declan, S16, Squish, Rinhex, Rare Days, Mr. Bean, My Golden Experience, James Tucker, Big Boy Bailey, BMX30, Cinnamon Sticks, Scott, The Fake Musician, Buckethead, Samantha Bellhart, Admin Faneker, Zach F., Bloody Hunter, Keely, Dunder Nass Hawk, Lady Laughs a Lot, Swiss Patreon user, Noah, and Catherine Taylor. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel, there's 2 links in the description. One of my merch store and one of my Patreon. Both funds go directly into the channel so we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.